Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back for a Wednesday edition of the Steel City Sports Report, where we talk all things Steelers, Penguins, and Pirates. I'm your host, Brady Vini, and today's report includes the Penguins' fire sale begins as a well-known player is traded. The Penguins also held a team meeting during their morning practice. Pittsburgh sports worlds collide at the UPMC Children's Hospital, and more. As always, please be sure to like, comment, and share this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Now let's get into the first news story of the day. The Penguins' fire sale begins as a well-known player is traded. In yesterday's edition of the Steel City Sports Report, I advocated for Penguins general manager Kyle Dubas to start selling off some players on expiring contracts. However, I didn't expect speaking that into existence would happen so soon. Last night, Dubas made the first move towards tanking this year, trading veteran center Lars Eller to the Washington Capitals in exchange for a 2025 fifth-round pick originally owned by the Chicago Blackhawks and the Caps' 2027 third-round pick. Eller this season played in all 17 games for the Pens, recording 4 goals and 3 assists while being the third-line center. In 2 separate reports from Dan Kingerski of Pittsburgh Hockey Now and Seth Rorabaugh of the Trib, Eller had a mostly unpleasant time in Pittsburgh, and that trading him away was in the works going back to this past offseason. Also, the Penguins now beginning to sell off assets should come to no one's surprise. A report from DK Pittsburgh Sports' Taylor Haas says that GM Kyle Dubas has made everyone on the Pens roster except for Sidney Crosby available for trade. Don't worry, Taylor and DK, I'll put the link to your actual article in the video's description. Eller now heads back to Washington, where he won the Stanley Cup in 2018, playing 8 seasons there. At least the Pens, in my opinion, got a decent return for a 35-year-old in the last year of his contract. With this trade, the Pens now have a decent stockpile of draft picks for the next 3 years. The Pens now have 10 selections in the 2025 draft, including 4 in the first 3 rounds, 9 selections in the 2026 draft, including 5 in the first 3 rounds, and 10 selections in the 2027 draft, including 5 in the first 3 rounds. I and many other Penguins fans appreciate Eller's contributions and wish him good luck moving forward, but changes need to be made, and this is just the first of what should be many. With Eller now gone, the Pens need to formulate a new third line before they host the Detroit Red Wings tonight at 7 p.m., where Cam Talbot will be in net for the Wings and Alex Nedeljkovic will be in net for the Pens. The Penguins also have a team meeting during yesterday's morning practice. Before Lars Eller got traded, he was still a member of the Penguins' morning practice yesterday. The Pens' practice was only 30 minutes long and was capped off by a team meeting at center ice. My best guess is that this meeting had a bit of a soul-searching type of message after they got blown out by the Stars in embarrassing fashion Monday night. Post-practice, no one player would say what the meeting at center ice entailed, but forward Evgeny Malkin apologized to the fans for Monday night's disaster. "We had a good meeting today with everybody. We need to play better at home. Like last night, I want to say sorry to the fans. They watched a really bad game. I hope we together find our way, win tomorrow, and start building the team better." We hope you're right as well, Gino, and hopefully whatever message was sent in that team meeting shows up tonight on the ice. Pittsburgh sports worlds collide in a special day at the UPMC Children's Hospital. Yesterday was a very special day at the UPMC Children's Hospital of Pittsburgh, as the entire Pittsburgh Penguins team went and spent time with some amazing kids as part of the team's Hockey Fights Cancer campaign. Thanks to some videos shared by the Pittsburgh Penguins, group of 5 or so players went room by room visiting these brave kids. The Pens talked and took pictures with the children, as well as autographed some memorabilia, bringing heartwarming smiles to their faces. Penguins captain Sidney Crosby commented on why the team visited the hospital, saying, "Being here and seeing firsthand what kids are dealing with, and just how strong they are, and the fight that they're going through, we want to help in any way we can." However, 2 sports worlds collided, as the Penguins got to bump into another well-known Pittsburgh athlete also visiting the hospital. Making his rounds visiting the children at UPMC like he does every single Tuesday was Steelers starting quarterback Russell Wilson. Wilson walked into a room with some of the Pens players and got to introduce himself to the hockey team in town. While talking to a young man they were all visiting, Wilson said, "I've never had this happen. As many rooms as I've been in, all the rooms I've been in, I've never had 2 different teams, I don't think, from the same city be in the same room. So you're lucky, bro." It was truly an awesome moment seeing some of Pittsburgh's greatest athletes who are separated by sport, united in showing support for these young warriors. Seeing these children interact with Wilson and the Penguins shows that some things are bigger than sports. Another Steeler gets involved in a great community cause. Steelers quarterback Russell Wilson and the Pittsburgh Penguins weren't the only ones doing special acts on Tuesday. Also out serving the community was Steelers linebacker Patrick Queen, who spent Tuesday morning at the Veterans Place in Pittsburgh. The Veterans Place is a nonprofit organization dedicated to ending veteran homelessness in the Pittsburgh area. Queen spent the entire morning serving breakfast to veterans and afterwards spent one-on-one time with each vet, thanking them for their service as part of the Steelers' Salute to Service efforts. Once again, it's always great to see all three of the Pittsburgh sports teams constantly engaging with the Pittsburgh community and being a part of fantastic causes like this. And finally, a Steelers player receives an award for overcoming injury. At Acrisure Stadium yesterday was the annual Courage House Luncheon. There, the winner of the Ed Block Courage Award for 2024 was announced. The award is given to a player who has shown courage coming back from an injury or life-altering situation, and it is voted on by the players. The winner of this year's Ed Block Courage Award was Steelers corner Corey Trice. In 2023, Trice suffered a non-contact season-ending ACL injury during the Steelers training camp. This was even more troubling for Trice as he injured the same ACL in college the year before he was drafted. Even though he is currently out with a hamstring injury, without a doubt, Trice persevered through a lot of physical and mental hurdles coming back from the same injury twice. In receiving the award, the Purdue product said he was honored and blessed for this recognition. Congratulations to Corey Trice on receiving this award, and Steelers Nation anticipates your return to the field very soon. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up a Monday edition of the Steel City Sports Report. Again, please be sure to like, comment, and share this video, as well as subscribe to the channel. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you guys back here tomorrow with some more Pittsburgh sports news.